Hey guys, welcome back. So this is my second recording of this episode. So I am very familiar with this episode now, so you may not get a lot of the kind of surprise out of me. There might be some stop and starts where I will cut large sections of this. I don't know. We'll see how talkative I feel having just watched this like 6 days ago. Because basically what happened is I recorded the full episode and I went to edit it last Sunday night, and there was no audio from, so it was literally just the show and me doing this with no audio. So, as I had mentioned in the last episode, that was by far one of the better episodes of television, in my opinion, that's ever been produced. The episode is a prime example of a show that pulled zero punches. And if you have not seen the reaction to episode 5, at the end of the episode, I will put a link to the video on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, or it's either going to be bottom left or just left in general. It's going to be right next to the subscribe button. So if you have not seen episode 5 yet, I would definitely recommend going back and giving that a look, because episode 5 is it's one of the better episodes of television ever made. And once you do that, if you want to hit subscribe, it's right next to it. So let's go ahead and jump in to Sons of Anarchy, season 1, episode 6, AK-51. You guys ready? Let's do this.
You okay selling these guys 5 AKs?
Yeah, Nate, he just hangs out with these survivalist cats. Bunch of crazy old guys playing, I don't know, capture the flag or something.
Goddamn, Piney, I can't even hear that line without wanting to cringe.
So I could let this happen.
Just a bunch of crazy old guys playing capture the flag or something. Like, Piney, you know fucking well that's not what they are.
Well, hey. Looks like you're about 5,000 light.
Once again, like, yeah.
You are. 10,000.
Don't try to light an MC.
When was the last time you were on the street, Junior?
Russ, we had a deal.
Pay him.
Yeah, sorry.
So, as I'd mentioned in my last recording of this is a prime example of this little douchebag kid trying to get one over on Jax, just to see if he could. Because the rest of the money was right there on site. Like, they didn't have to go get it. They didn't have to, like, pull out, like, a wad and count it out. It was already in a separate sealed envelope ready to be handed over. This kid just basically wanted to find out if he could get these weapons and only pay half price for them, if Jax would take that.
Hey, thanks, Piney. I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, Nate.
Yeah, Jax, you better count that shit.
Take it easy, brother. See you too. You gotta get me a little wet, baby.
Menopause is a bitch.
How is this my fault?
That is legit, like, every man ever in that situation. It's, I don't want to be an ass here. You gotta give me something here. And she gets mad because, she can't do what she used to do. And he's like, how is this my fault? Legit. The only biker I've ever heard of that tucks in his shirt. I don't even want to think about what the inside of that bowl looked like.
What the hell is this?
Oh, man.
Who do you think would be flushing panties down the shitter?
That's weird.
Yeah, you think?
So that is a mystery that never gets solved, by the way. You never find out who the hell was flushing lace panties down the toilet and why it was happening. And for the life of me, looking at who's in the club, I still cannot figure out who the hell would be doing that. Like, Piney doesn't have a wife to be hiding something from. Like, Jackson and Tara aren't really a thing. Clay, or I suppose Clay could have been fucking some chick and didn't want Gemma to find the underwear. Like, that's a possibility, but it's the only one that makes any sense, if I'm being real. Opie and Donna also makes sense, but Donna never comes to the clubhouse, so.
This morning, Bill.
Jarheads were dicks, but made Piney happy. I think it's cool.
Any tales?
Nah. Double back 3.
Nah.
Oh, looks like the rest of the AKs are here.
Call the Niners. Sure Leroy will be thrilled with new Russian firepower's here a day early. We okay?
Yeah, that's legit. Like, we okay?
It's a strange morning.
It was a strange morning. You think?
Fine.
Okay.
Oh, that got me last time too. So the little as he passed by Hapsack is a great throwback to episode 4 and the whole MILF chubby comment. Like, great throwback.
Do you have the number for the septic guy? Someone's been flushing nice panties.
I don't even know what to say to that.
I don't even know what to say to that. True, Gemma. Neither do I.
Thanks. You look real nice today, Jim.
Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you, Eddie. Now,
What the hell is she doing here?
She told us she was getting out of
It's not his fault, okay?
You talk to somebody in some other charter. You got that, sweet butt?
Let's go.
What are you thinking, man?
What's I supposed to do?
Jackson, the fuck were you thinking, man?
Let's go.
Get me out of here.
Take the phone, hang it up.
Is that girl? Saw your heart skip a beat from here. Who is she?
Just a tribe hang around?
Clay hit that tart, didn't he?
I don't really know who Clay's hitting. Except for you.
Except for you.
Hitting you.
I'm sure he's hitting you because you're his wife and all. Half-sack, you have to learn to lie better under pressure. Like, seriously, you have to learn to lie better under pressure.
Get out.
You have to wonder if Gemma would have taken this as badly as she's taking it right now if it had happened on any other day that didn't begin the way this day began for her. Like, if it had happened on a day that didn't begin with her and Clay having that trouble in the bedroom because of the whole situation, like, would it have hit her this badly?
I'm looking for Good Shepherd Junior High School. My grandson's in a play.
It's about 6 miles back.
Over there?
Don't you move.
Mm-hmm. This is one of the times where I am actually going to say what I said the last time through. So this is a prime example of law enforcement and what's wrong with law enforcement. Because this is exactly how it would transpire in a prison break style scenario like this, or any kind of scenario like this, is you would have the cop open the door, like, the second the guy's distracted, the whole thing would happen. And the problem is ego, in my opinion. Pure ego. So, you know who this guy is. And how would y'all have reacted had he tunneled his way out of jail or prison a la the Shawshank Redemption? How would y'all have handled that situation? Face plastered all over the news, dogs, like surveillance cameras running any kind of license plates of any cars that would happen to be in the area, like 3-state manhunt. That's the way y'all would handle that situation had he tunneled his way out of jail, very a la the Shawshank Redemption. And that's how cops should treat this situation right here. You have 1, 2, dude on the ground makes 3, guy on the other side of the van makes 4, and he had a partner with him makes 5. There were 5 fully armed individuals within about a 25 or 30 foot radius. The chances of you being able to get one of them, sure. And that is going to result in the others, who are already fairly squirrely because of the situation they find themselves in, getting froggy and jumping. And what you see happen in that scenario is exactly what will happen. The couple on the back of the motorcycle end up getting hit with rounds that never should have been fired. Why? Because the cop needed to establish dominance. They will tell you it's in the eyes of public safety. That is absolute bullshit. 3-state manhunt with the surveillance information we have now, the list of, accomplices and allies and everything, they would probably have this guy back in custody within 96 hours. Especially in a big state like, so, a big section for law enforcement like Southern California, where you have like LA County. By the way, what's happening in LA right now is horrific. And anyway, that is a conversation for another time. But you would have this guy back in custody in 90 seconds if you just sat down, shut up, and allowed them to take him. But they challenged our authority. They didn't bow down and kiss the ring. This scene, as I said, is, in my opinion, a visual example of everything wrong with law enforcement. If you guys want, at some point, I'll go into a full explanation. I'll talk about it when watching another episode that I don't find particularly interesting, but I'm going to be reacting to if you guys want to hear it. Like, I have very, very passionate opinions about this. No knock warrants, like policing for profit, like the whole 9. An idiot left his cell phone just sitting there like a fucking dumbass.
Irish expats, my fat black hookers. I reckon we got a week, maybe 10 days, and he wants his 200k. Clay, he made it very clear.
We're working on it.
The money up front for the IRA to keep them flush.
Leroy's gonna take the 3 dozen AKs off our hands.
Yeah, at a deep discount.
Plus, the 10 I got this morning, the Chinese money, gets us more than halfway there.
Hello, Agent Stahl.
Agent Stahl, ATF? I'm looking for the owner of Tiller Morrow Automotive.
That's me. You gonna bother mentioning a charge?
No charges yet. I just need to discuss your relationship with Nate Meineke.
You can discuss anything the hell you want, woman. I'm gonna sit there and I am invoking my right to remain silent.
Perfect.
What's your name?
Lady's choice.
Oh, tattoos and chivalry. Delicious combination.
All alone.
I was in the garage waiting for you. I just called Nate to confirm the meet. I know better.
Gotta reach out to them, Piney. We need to find these guys before the feds do.
Nate will not rat on me.
No, but his dipshit kid sure as hell would. Take them to the cabin.
Oh, so you're calling the shots now?
Till Clay gets out. The VP patch means this shit lands on my back.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. The back's the children.
You can tell from that scene that Piney, he is very stubborn, but he also loves Jax a lot. Jax is like a second son to him. Opie is his son, obviously, but Jack's like a second son to him, and he can't believe that all of this responsibility is falling on the shoulders, basically, of children that he grew up watching grow up. It really good touch there of saying it without saying it.
Trammell called us, looking for Clay.
Aye, good.
No way we're getting those guns to Leroy with the feds there.
Nope.
My lawyer's $1,200 an hour. When I got a problem worth that pay scale, I'll give him a call.
When I got a problem worth that amount of money, I'll give him a call.
I don't know nothing about that crime or the guys that did it.
Homegrown terrorists. Not the brightest figs in the new, but dangerous enough to clock a watch. Association with an organized crime syndicate, and your rap sheet for gun running flags you as a source of their illegal AKs.
Just for your information, I haven't been charged with a crime, gun-related or otherwise, in over 7 years.
Are a criminal and a gun runner. And in my book, you are responsible for the deaths of 3 innocent people. Now, in a couple of hours, I will have a warrant to search your garage and your little clubhouse.
Maybe I should call that lawyer of mine after all, huh?
Well, I'll set that up in a couple of hours. Look at that. I just saved you $2,400.
I love Stahl. God, I love Stahl so much. Look at that. I just saved you $2,400.
Yeah, don't spank her.
Oh God, what a shot to come in on.
The rules got broken. What happens on a run stays on a run. It does not show up and slap me in the goddamn face. That does not happen to me.
Hot flashes.
How am I supposed to handle this? I just want to rip his goddamn heart out.
Estrotol. Solution 15. It's magic. I'll get my guy to write you a prescription.
I'm coming for diagnosis.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
My wells went dry at 45.
Only 51. I'm not ready for this.
You know, me and Saunders came up together. I've known him 15 years.
Yeah, it's gotta suck.
Sorry.
Knowing somebody for that long.
Need you to find out how real it is. Who else they have.
Your guns kill a friend of mine, and now you tasking me to protect the shooters?
This dude is having a serious hard time with it.
Get your guns to the ghetto and run a little interference. I didn't sign on for burnt bodies. Dead sheriffs.
Sorry, dude. It's too late for over. Like, it's too late. Once you took that first envelope, it was over.
Look, only way this relationship works is 2 of us together. Or 1 of us dead.
2 of us together or 1 of us in a box.
I'll be waiting for your call.
All right, let me call you back. Any luck with the warrant?
Sacramento says cell phone's not enough. No warrant.
Maybe I can help. Agent Cohn. I can't share these. I followed Sons of Anarchy to Indian Hills, Nevada last week.
Those are fully automatic handguns.
The truck was in there a lot today. Are those oil drums?
It's Piney Winston, SOA's founding elder, just what 2 guys were in his platoon for every re-up. Nate Meineke and Frank Sisson.
Mother's little helpers. Give me my goddamn warrant.
Let me just go ahead and bring to y'all's attention. She did not just give them a football-style, good job, gentlemen, smack on the ass just now. She full windmilled around. Windmilled? Jesus Christ. She full windmilled around, smacked both, and she squeezed. That's not a woman right there. Cone's like, what the fuck just happened?
Nate reached out. They're in some survivalist bunker outside of Woodbridge Forest.
Great.
Talk to Trammell. Fed's got a warrant to rip this place up.
Oh, shit. Cabin now.
What the hell do you think you're talking about?
Even Jax was like, calm down, everybody. Like, nerves are high. Everybody chill the fuck out.
Yeah, well, the feds open them oil barrels, we all got a new charter. Stockton State Prison.
Yeah, go meet with Leroy. Pick up our money.
Mrs. Teller, Estrotol doesn't make Solution 15 anymore. It's called Menopause Plus now. Same formula. Do the same thing for you.
So, oh God, I'm gonna try to make this a lot quicker than I did in the first recording of this, because this right here caused me to go on like a 10-minute rant. So, this is a prime example, and this happens, by the way. This is legit something that happens. But it is a prime example of how mistreated women are in this world. So things for helping with moisture were called things like estrotol and things like that, something to do with estrogen. And then it got changed to Mena Plus, Mena, you know, uh, Mena Window, basically something with the word menopause in it. And this was done clearly knowing that this medication's name is going to be said out loud. It's going to be read on the label of bottles. Imagine for a moment how you would feel if you were you know, uh, let's say that you're a 55-year-old man, right? And you have, you feel me? And you go to the doctor to get said problem fixed, and they tell you, yeah, we got something for you. It's called Viagra. It can help you with your intimate moments with your wife, let you guys reconnect. Great. Only to go back to the pharmacy a week later and find out that your medication's name has been changed from Viagra to Limp Dick 5000. How would you feel? 1,000% you would be humiliated. You would be embarrassed. Everybody in the immediate vicinity of you would know that you got that instead of that, and it would be humiliating for you. And women are currently dealing with that. And you can't tell me the shit's not targeted. You cannot tell me that the names of these medications is not 100% intentional. And it's not even just like over the counter, like menopause shit. Next time you go to the pharmacy, okay? This is the last thing I'll say. Like, yeah, then we're done. Next time you go to the pharmacy, look up the name for your local medication for jock itch as to do with like athletic training material areas, right? Look at the name of this medication. It's called Corda something, I believe, right? And on the other side of that coin, because that's basically a fungal infection of the right, for dudes. The same thing for women is called Vagisil. Vagisil. Corda something for dudes, Vagisil for chicks. You can't tell me this shit's not intentional.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, see, look at how embarrassed she is. No, absolutely not. Quit treating your fucking women like this, society. Seriously.
Skinny ass bitch.
Oh, God, deal with a skateboard. And also Gemma talking about skinny ass bitch like she's overweight. Hit her square in the face.
Who are you? Why'd you do that?
Gemma's like, let me just go ahead and sit down and wait for the cops here. That's Clay's old lady, honey. That's why she did that to you. Do the math. Put 2 and 2 together. Jax really likes the roof, I've noticed.
The older I get, the more I realize that age doesn't bring wisdom. It only brings weary. I've just grown too tired to juggle the lies and hide the fears. Self-awareness doesn't reveal my indiscretions. Exhaustion does.
I have never in my life, from the first moment I heard this to the last episode that I watched that I couldn't record to I have never heard a truer statement on any show I've ever heard. As somebody who basically says what he wants and does what he wants, I'm not any smarter than I was, 20 years ago. I'm just tired. I've gotten too tired to hide the fears and worry about like everything else. I don't care about all the stuff I used to care about. And it's so profound. Age doesn't bring wisdom. It brings weary. Huh. Truth. Yeah, you got them feds there, and you got that search coming any moment now. Oh, boy, get the fuck out of that room.
What are you doing?
Yeah, even Tara's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I was curious.
This
Uh-huh, be curious from the window, fuckhead.
only.
It still hurts me.
Congratulations. Let it hurt you from outside the room.
Be at Sam Crow in 45 minutes if you want to see.
Well, Niners do not want the AKs.
What? Nobody's going to touch them. Not after what went down this morning.
Yeah, not after what happened today.
Got a buyer later. Right now, it's all about the shit.
What the hell did you do?
Same thing you did. Nailed some little tart from Nevada.
Like I don't have enough shit. Who's that in my...
God damn.
For your dick went on a cheerleader hunt.
Hey, I didn't tell her to come here.
But she...
Jesus Christ. The retorts in this segment, this whole section right here, the retorts are just insane. As if I don't have enough shit oozing out of my ears. You know, you should have thought of that before your dick went on a cheerleader hunt. Like, oh.
It's here.
It's not my fault.
And it's not my pussy.
Oh.
That's why I'm single.
Yeah, even fucking Hale looked at Clay like, boy, what the fuck did you do?
Take a smoke.
One of the privileges of being in a small town jail, I imagine, because in a big town, like, you ain't getting a fucking smoke.
When you were a paper boy, you had that same goofy hair. What do the feds want with Clay?
What do you think they want him for?
Jim is like, yeah, nice try. You ain't getting information out of me. Nice try. They are just completely unfazed. Like, is that shit really necessary? By the way, what you are seeing them do here is not at all something. I'm probably one of the only reaction channels that has to actually pause the show to actually talk like this. I can't talk when I have, like, I can't even hear myself. But this is not something that is just in movies. Like, this is something that cops will do when executing a search warrant, even if they find nothing. And they have been found by multiple appeals courts to not be liable for anything they destroy. If they have a valid search warrant, they are not responsible for, like, replacing the door frame they kick in, any personal belongings they break, like any part of the apartment that they destroy. Like, if they like hammer through walls and shit, like, they're not responsible for rebuilding the walls. Like, they are not responsible for basically anything if they are executing a lawful search warrant. The only time they are responsible for damages is if they go to the wrong house. Like, that's insane. I'm sorry. You need to be a little more respectful of people's shit, which this just goes right back to that whole ego thing I was talking about earlier. Like, why would they treat people's stuff with such blatant disregard? Because they think they're better than everyone else.
You smell nice.
You smell nice. And there's Tara. God, I love Tara's car. Like, that car is just... Ah. And he's just sitting in Jax's room. You can tell by the flag, because it was in the background when he was gearing up to go on that Mayans raid in the first episode. You have to wonder if he wouldn't, like, if his reaction would not have been as bad had he not found that. And by the way, that's creepy as shit for you to keep that picture. That's creepy as shit. And what he just did is 100% legal. How fucked up is that?
Russell knows nobody will touch him. 10 grand for all 36.
Shit. This guns are worth 10 times.
10 grand for all 36.
You can't go without me. I won't trust you.
As I said at the beginning of this episode, I've already seen this recently, so I know, like, all the scenes. If you have a weak stomach, the next, like, I don't know, 5 minutes, I would be really cautious about watching if you have a weak stomach.
Step back, boys.
Yeah, like, step way back. Oh, God. And it just keeps on coming. Jesus. Like, Jesus.
Jungle Ireland?
Mm-hmm. True IRA territory. Outlaw Irish. This could be huge, Deputy. My nipples are unbelievably hard right now. I'm gonna pull in Homeland Security.
I love her.
We might just shut this Harley Mafia down for good.
Did you brief Agent Conas?
Oh, you know, I called Chicago, and Cohen's supervisor seems to think he's on vacation in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Keep this inside your khakis. Oh, Claymore is free to go.
Every man who's ever had a fight with his wife has been in the exact position that Clay's in right now. I have.
Hale says you don't want bail post.
Mm-mm.
That's right. Just need a little me time.
Just need a little me time.
Should never have gone down like this. I'm sorry.
At least he had the nerve to say sorry. Like, that's something.
Won't happen again. I promise.
What are you doing?
You're staying, I'm staying. Yep. You're staying, I'm staying.
Going through menopause, Clay.
Ain't fun.
You know what that means.
Means things are changing.
Means things are changing.
You know what doesn't change? The love I got for you.
The way the voice broke there. Really, really nice. Nice acting by Perlman. Really nice acting by Perlman.
Go. Just pick me up in the morning.
You gave up on that whole you stay, I stay thing real easily there, Clay.
Can't let a club president have a time with you and then you show up a week later, you know?
I mean...
I know. But I'm not here for Clay.
Why the hell did you get in that cargo truck?
Like, Hapsack, you know why. Yeah, like, you know why.
No, Jesus, that can't work. You understand? That can't work, okay?
He's like, fine, I'll sit, but, like, no.
Just give me one more dance.
Such a good line.
Take it from there.
I don't think that's a good idea. No, because...
She is very confident in her abilities. She's just, give me one more dance, I can take it from there. Yeah, he is really into her.
Welcome home. Well, Fetch trashed the clubhouse, but search turned up nothing. We got the guns out.
Oh, wait a minute. Jackie boy, got all the guns out.
Mom home?
She wouldn't let me post bail.
Well, we're handling Meineke and his crew. Piney set up a meet for tomorrow.
And my head hurts. And you'll handle it.
Talk in the daylight.
In the daylight.
That, oddly enough, is actually something that we have begun saying in my house over the last 5 or 6 years. We'll talk in the daylight. I've actually said that to my brother, the other part of it, on more than one occasion. See, I can't do this while I'm talking. But I've said that to my brother on more than one occasion. It's, I'm tired, my head hurts, and you'll handle it. Like, I'm going to bed. Whenever we got like an issue that we're tackling, like as a group, like I'm tired, my freaking head hurts, you'll handle it. I'm going to bed. Talk in the daylight. Yeah. You know, why is it that militant groups like this will hate the government, hate the military, and yet insist on following military protocol and wearing military gear? Like, how does that work?
Thanks.
Uh-huh. Slap money like that into my stomach again and see if I don't use one of them weapons on you.
Without Russ, he always was a big thinker.
He's a good kid, just a little excitable.
Just a little excitable.
Is your retirement plan? Hiding out in some bunker? You got anybody up there with you? Family? Women? Kids?
Nah, got some people waiting for us in Mexico.
Mexico? Gonna be running this revolution from Acapulco.
From Acapulco. That intense ass look at the end there. I love that.
You, take care of yourself, friend.
Oh, oh, that's so gross. I'm not carrying them things over my shoulder. The back of Opie's truck has got to be just absolutely nasty.
And no innocence was
It's one way to handle it. Take out the entire bunker. That's one way to handle it. That's as close to a "I'm proud of you" you're gonna get from Piney.
There's a little gratitude bump in the envelope.
Okay.
Guys killed your friend. It's been taken care of. Shit like that won't happen again. We together here?
Yeah.
One big happy family.
Yeah, Tremel ain't happy. Tremel ain't happy at all.
You okay?
Yeah. Why?
I was going past the clubhouse yesterday. I saw these cops.
Got this ATF agent harassing us, following me. Showed up here. You guys are nuts.
I'm just finishing up my rounds. Do you mind giving me a ride home?
Sure. Well, I'll be with the kid.
I'll be with the kid.
There you go. Been waiting long?
All my life, baby.
Such a good line. You been waiting long? All my life, baby.
I'm sorry.
No, I got it. Skateboards.
No skateboards. Promise.
I just want to say I'm sorry.
Why the hell are you here?
You and him. I want that.
The prospect? What if that doesn't hook up? The others want a taste.
Then I'm gone. I'm not here for anyone else.
Tired of being a pass
Jam my
around.
fist so far up your bony ass, your cup size will double.
Is that how your rack got to be that size?
Not a good time to be clever.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll heal okay.
Yeah? And you?
I'll be fine.
Can't show weakness, Gemma. At least Cherry seemed to care enough to let work everything out.
A threesome ain't gonna happen.
I said anything about it.
You are so transparent.
You are so transparent. Take me home. All right, guys, let's talk about it. So that, in my opinion, was one of the weaker episodes of the second half of the season. The rest of them are actually pretty good. I didn't notice the first time around, but I'm thinking about it. I don't think I saw Tig once in this episode. I don't think Tig was in this episode at all. Yeah, I don't think he was. This is a lot of Bobby, a lot of Chibs. You know, Clay and Jax are always going to be in them, but a lot of Bobby and a lot of Chibs, and a lot of Half Sack because of the whole Cherry story. All right, so I don't have much else to say about this. I probably had more my first time through, but at this point, I'm just trying to kind of get this out there for you guys. So I will see you back here a week from today for Sons of Anarchy episode 7, which is Old Bones. And then Wednesday, we will be back for Mayans MC season 2 episode. I want to say it's either 8 or 9. So anyway, guys, I will see you in the next episode. Take it easy, everybody. Later.